Hello everyone, Kamenjay here. Welcome back to Fire Emblem Three Houses. We're finally going to be jumping into the expansion pass. New DLC is available. You can treat items in personal quarters. Item content is distributed. Blah 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 blah. DLC is available. Dude, fantastic. I think it's dead side story. How the side story plays. The side story differs from the main game in the following ways. Units will level up, skills will not increase. Units can change classes but not gain notifications. You gain ore by winning battles and inflicting armor breaks. Be mindful of your weapon durability. There's a finite amount of golden ore. Only the sword of the creators expire is repaired when you explore. For each battle, these shops around Abyss are the battle prep menu to refresh your battalions and forger repair your weapons. Normal. Casual. Glyph. Wait, what was that? What are you doing? Stop it. What are you doing? This is new. What kind of drift is this? Hold on. Oh my god. That's not me. Like I'm dead serious when I'm saying that's not me. Like the remote's like drifting. Will you stop? Hold on. Sometimes that works. You just gotta give it a good slap. Anyway, come on. Oh my god. Anyways. Yes. No. And I already replaced the dinghy for this. Like, I already did the thing you need to do to, like, because I bought a repair kit for this.
Cindered shadows. The fourth house.
So yes, we're finally playing the DLC. We're gonna do it through the side story. And
In the
like,
imperial year 185, the construction of Garreg Mach was completed. Saint Seros held a sacred ritual to honor the occasion. 4 saints, known as the 4 apostles, were led to a tranquil place to perform the ritual. They poured their holy essences into the chalice of beginnings, a gift from the goddess herself, in hopes of bringing about her second coming. Alas, the rite of rising failed. Bearing the blame for the ritual's failure, the 4 apostles left the monastery, all but vanishing from the land. The first sought the lush forest of Adrestia's mountains. The second traversed Fodlan's fangs, settling on the ocean's salted shores. The third traveled to the mountains, vanishing beneath their lofty peaks. And the fourth faded into shadow, in a town untouched by day's light. Lost to history, nothing but legend now remains of the 4 apostles. Their offering to the Nabatean chalice and the goddess, who never returned.
Okay. 4 apostles, a 4th secret house under the basement, apparently. That's what it is, right? Like they were just like under the houses.
Excuse me. Sorry to intrude. Please forgive the disruption, Lady Rhea, but I have that report you asked for.
Do not worry yourself, Alois. As it happens, I am presently unoccupied. Please, go on.
Ah, great. I'll just... What's that book you've got there?
It is a chronicle covering the 995 years since Garreg Mach Monastery's completion.
Huh? Sounds like a good read.
Maintaining the church's records is one of the duties entrusted to all archbishops, myself included. This one states that Saint Seros ordered the monastery's construction after the end of the War of Heroes. This is a rare and valuable text. Most documents of that era have been lost to time.
I see. Time aside, we also lost many books in that massive fire 21 years ago.
Indeed. What was once well documented exists now only in this chronicle. not least of which is the ceremony commemorating the monastery's completion.
Interesting. I'll admit, I know the year it took place, but not a thing beyond that.
That is to be expected, unfortunately. According to this chronicle, the rite of rising was held during the ceremony. The intent was to bring about the goddess's rebirth.
The Rite of Rising, huh? Can't say I've ever heard of that one.
I am not surprised. There should be countless records documenting that important ritual. Alas, today all we have to go on are fragments of forgotten memories and our own imaginations. One thing is clear. Their wish for the goddess's return was most fervent. Saint Seros held the ritual along with the 4 apostles, Noah, Chevalier, Timotheus, and Oban. However, it did not bear fruit, as the goddess did not return to this world. So it is written.
I've never heard of the 4 apostles before. They're different from the 4 saints, right?
That is correct. Today, almost no records exist of the 4 apostles. Their names live on only in the names of their crests, but the bloodlines bearing those tokens of the past have been lost. Any deeper knowledge of the apostles has all but disappeared from the grand stage of history.
Well, that's interesting. Does that mean there's somewhere backstage?
In a sense, it is possible that their bloodlines have carried on in secret, perhaps materializing where no one thought to look. I had not intended to indulge in such a long-winded lecture. Please, tell me your report, Alois. It concerns the underground, does it not?
Oh, right. It's as you suspected. Recently, there have been several incidents in the area beneath Garrick Mach.
Claude, are you certain that suspicious individual you spotted went through there? I will say, that does look a bit like a passageway, doesn't it?
Unless I dreamt it up while sleepwalking, there's no mistaking what I saw.
I never thought I'd say this, but I believe Claude's story. In fact, it reminds me of something. I have heard tales of countless passages snaking beneath Garrick Mach. This is undoubtedly one of them.
Perhaps so. In any case, there is no telling where it leads.
Oh no. Oh, you're right. There's no telling what we could find. Terrible danger, wicked creatures, unspeakable smells. The risk is too high, your highnesses. I must humbly insist that you wait here, where it's safe and smells nice.
So, let me rant real. Let me do this little rant here real quick before we continue on. So, when you put the dot for a sentence, how long are you supposed to pause for? Because in a lot of media and a lot of content, I'll see like they'll have like the dot there, and there's like no pause. There's a larger pause for the apostrophe that's right there than there is for like the period. So like, what gives? Is it just me? Like the risk is too high, your highnesses. But if there was like a period there, the risk is too high, your highnesses. You see what I mean? Like, so what like, how does that work? Genuinely, like, how long is the pause for a period versus an apostrophe? Because I was taught that the apostrophe is a longer pause than the period. But consistently I'm seeing where it's like, oh, a period, and then they just jump into the next sentence.
Meanwhile, Teach and I will track down the bandit-shaped person. If we don't return, do me a favor and call for the knights, will you?
That is quite enough. As though we would allow you to make that call on your own.
Okay, so right there, they were doing like a pretty good space between the period and the next sentence. But like that last sentence, he just like ran right into it, even with the pause, the periods. I'm like, what's going on here?
With so little information, it's far too dangerous. We'll come along as well, right, Dimitri?
Yes, of course. If it was indeed a thief, we must not allow them to get away with their crime. Considering what took place at the goddess's rite of rebirth, vigilance is paramount.
Right, well, tag along if you insist. Just don't come crying to me if we all meet a terrible fate. Deal?
Likewise. Well, no use dallying. Let's be on our way. Unless there's someone else we should call for?
The four of us should survive. The four of us should God, I can't. It's a double S. It's a double S entendre. I can't do it. The four of us should survive. I can't do it. The four of us should the four of us should suffice. That's it. I can't do it any better than that. The four of us should suffice. The four of us should suffice. Whatever.
Teacher's right. There isn't a moment to lose.
Whoa there! What's all this, Professor? You and the 3 house leaders creeping around at night? Pretty shady if you ask me.
It's certainly a rare and unexpected sighting, especially considering the hour.
Looks like a whole lot of something is about to happen. I'm going back to bed.
Stop right there, Lenhart. Your bad luck is our good fortune. You're coming with us.
You could stop thinking of ways out of this, Hilda. We could use your help, too.
You as well, Ash. I'll explain everything on the way.
Happy to help. We don't have anything better to do at this hour, so we may as well pitch in.
You have our gratitude. Now then, let us be on our way. Ready, Professor?
The more the merrier, I suppose. Let's just hope we're not all marching to our doom.
I can't do double S's. I can do the first S word, but then you hit me with a second one, I can't do it. It's not gonna sound right.
Yuri, this is brutal. Tell me again why you're subjecting me to this devastating boredom.
Enough with the yawning, Ballface. If you're really that bored, you could always make a friendly wager.
Thanks, but no thanks, pal. I'm low on funds as it is. Last thing I need is another debt I can't pay.
Right, B. As if you could say no to that. How diverting that you should bicker for my amusement. Imagine my overwhelming dread were I stuck here without such joyous entertainment. Count me out. I'll leave the talking to Yuri, Bird, and Coco.
Hey, boss.
Back already, huh? Have you detected any movement on the surface?
Well, I looked for the Cardinals meeting, just like you said. The thing is, I was spotted by some weirdos. They chased after me and everything.
Some weirdos, you say? So very helpful. They weren't knights, were they?
I don't know. There were only a few of them, but I bet they were armed to the teeth.
With meager numbers like that, I doubt they intend to take on Abyss.
They probably took you for some kind of villain. They'll lock you up if they catch you. Finally, a little action. Let's find them first and throw some punches.
Hold, Balthus. 'Tis ignorance itself to rush headfirst into trouble. You're excited to fight too. You've been waiting for a chance to try out your shiny new magic.
Surface laws don't apply down here. That gives us the freedom to have some fun with them. They're probably not knights, but our new friends definitely work for the church.
You had best not leave me behind.
It seems this place is more than a simple passageway. There's clear evidence of human habitation.
People living under Garreg Mach? Oh, my brother used to tell me stories like that back in his academy days.
Ah, so Holst attended the academy as well, then?
Of course. Back then, there were tons of rumors about what goes on below Garreg Mach. Something about tons of passages and houses beneath the town, all inhabited by super shady people. It had a real intimidating name, too. What was it again? I think it was called Abyss?
That's 2 points for the pink-haired gal. Welcome to Abyss, strangers.
Identify yourself. That uniform.
Welcome, curious students of the Officers' Academy. What brings such fine, upstanding surface dwellers to our humble abode?
We're tracking someone who was creeping around the monastery.
Our business here does not concern you. Do you intend to let us pass?
Such indulgence simply cannot be permitted. Your words may fool the fool, but I cannot be so easily deceived. I, Constance von Nouvelle, shall divine your true intentions. You are here by order of the Church, which cruelly plots to eliminate the inhabitants of Abyss.
You think the church wants to eliminate you?
Did she say Nouvelle?
I don't care what the reason for this brawl is. A bite's on the menu, and I'm ready to feast. Let's get right to it, yeah?
By the look of them, I'd wager they're experienced combatants. I'm not certain this is a wise endeavor.
I was thinking the very same thing. Time to make a strategic retreat, then?
Turning back already? Oh, but you'll make me so sad. Now, why would you want to do that? Everyone here is starved for amusement. They've been waiting for a good fight.
Wow, look at that. A flawless example of a surprise attack. These aren't your run-of-the-mill thugs.
Claude, this isn't the time to be impressed by our enemy. We must find a way through at once.
Wait. Claude, is it? Isn't the brand new heir of House Regan?
Who, me? Nah, wrong guy. Claude's a common name in Fodlan. It's just too dashing for new moms to pass up. It's even a popular choice for fake names. Just a good, solid, all-purpose moniker, you know?
Right, except there's only one Claude enrolled at the academy this year. Looks like that's you.
How do you even know that?
Ah, you just gave yourself away, pal. Looks like my luck's finally taking a turn for the good. All right, so your choices are as follows. Line up for the beating of a lifetime, or let us lock you up like the good boys and girls you undoubtedly are.
I have no clue what this guy's going on about, but it looks like a fight's in order. And it's pretty much all my fault. There's a saying from the East about fighting a flicker with a flame. Seems applicable right about now.
Finally, let's do this already. Prepare to face the almighty King of Grappling.
Why can't I shake the feeling that I know that wild man?
That's literally Raphael. That's literally Raphael. Oh, okay. So it's like a whole. It's a whole thing. Okay. It's its own thing. Okay, that's cool. I assumed that, like, I saw, like, from chapter 3 onward you can, like, do the DLC stuff. So I'm assuming this is like a different version of the story mode version. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know all the details about the DLC. Because it was saying something when I booted up the game, but like, the first time I read that was the first time I downloaded it, and this has been like a couple weeks. Need a guide? No. Units. Or level 20. Okay. Sword of the Creator. So this is after chapter 3. Okay. Beginning the battle. Ooh.
Who are you people anyhow? It doesn't seem right to cross blades without knowing at least that much.
Wow, does it hurt to take yourself that seriously? Answer the man's question, B.
Why me? Fine. We're the Ashen Wolves. We're the secret fourth house in Abyss. The surface world turned its back on us, and we did the same in return. Back for a back, as they say.
Fourth house? Impossible. Still, we must focus on the battle ahead.
Seems like it'll be tough to fight here. It's kind of dark. Looks like a great place to nap, though.
The locks on those gates look really complicated. There must be another way through.
That's not a good sign. Interesting. Interesting. Swordmaster. Fortress Knight. Warrior. These are like... What are you doing? Why are you doing that? Stop it. Stop it. How are you doing that? Stop it. Something's up with my controllers. War Monk. Rajamash. What do you have? Just Banshee. Just magic. What are the other two? This guy has a silver sword. He's a trickster. Oh yeah, there's new classes. I forgot about that. Dark Fire. I forgot all about like that they added new classes. Alright, War Monk.
I'll cut through. Nothing's happening. What are we doing wrong? I think the better question is, what aren't you doing wrong? Only we can operate that.
Okay.
I will prevail. Who, me?
Oh, it's so good. So good to be back. I miss this so much, man. You don't even know. Okay, I need archers.
Ready and willing.
It feels so good to be back.
I'll give it my all.
How do I check? Okay, there we go.
Battle.
Skip.
You look familiar. Have we met?
Not a chance. You'd remember meeting a specimen like me.
True. I definitely remember this sharp twinge of annoyance.
Stop yapping and start slapping.
Maybe.
Jesus!
I'm not.
No, that's not good. We already lost them. That is not good. Let's get it over with. You know, I don't want to like continuously try to like save people.
Never underestimate an outsider.
Vulnerable. Like I've been playing this for like long enough, you know.
Who's next?
Either way, you wouldn't want to hurt a helpless girl like me. Maybe you should let us off the hook.
Anything for a pretty lady. Why don't we talk it out over a hot meal? Your treat? Actually, scratch that. Something tells me I'd best stay away from this one.
Ooh.
As expected. Your support is appreciated.
Come and get some, kiddo. I won't hold back, so you better not either. These fists are packed with years of pent-up resentment. Time to let loose.
Witness my power.
Now that I think about it, I don't remember seeing the Holy Gauntlet.
You've got guts. I'll give you that much.
Perhaps. Damn it!
You lost to me?
We're not off. We're also a really poor start here. This is a really bad start, in all honesty. Oh boy. I mean, what can I expect? This is like, you know, this is like supposed to be like DLC. This is supposed to be like.
Come to think of it, there's an easier way to handle this.
What was that? It couldn't have been a summoning spell.
Huh. Too far. Way too far. That's how you lose them. Okay, let's go just outside its range. Like, it's fine. We've done this before. Bane of the Monsters doesn't really do that much. Giant crawler. Yeah, he's not doing a lot of damage. Oh, she doesn't have a tomahawk. I guess neither of them do. That'd be so good right about now.
Shall be sorry, but victory is mine.
Show me more.
Perfect. Sucks I'm already down 2 people, but...
That is that.
What can you do, you know? Can I really not attack her? I can. Oh, that's risky though. That's I do not want to do that.
It would behoove you to watch your back.
It's an ambush.
Oh no! I knew something didn't feel right.
Oh no.
I must stay focused.
Door key. Oh, please. Please. Let's not do this again in the DLC.
Never
Let's
underestimate
not do this
downside.
again.
I'm not.
You know exactly what I want when. Oh, this is gonna be annoying. I need to get a pro controller.
Well, how was that?
Okay, this.
Is it too late for me to back out of this fight? I don't want to hurt anyone. But in this case, I guess there's no avoiding it.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. I should not.
Ready and willing.
I should avoid her for the moment. As best as I can.
Stay focused.
Ooh, I really can't too much. In the manner I would like to. Oh, it's gonna suck.
I'll cut through.
Is it too late for me to back? But in this...
This is very reminiscent of like the last few battles. Very, very reminiscent of the last battle of the game, where it's like, oh yeah, no, the game's pretty easy, and then it's like the last battle. Like, oh no, a challenge. I'm not playing right. In my defense, it's been a while since I last played the game.
Sorry, did
I've
I
had to
hurt you?
destroy my units, and I'm not thinking about like the next move.
Don't. I will prevail.
God. Throw him at her, but that's risky, dude. I mean, regardless, she's gonna attack someone over here. Ooh. This is bad. This is bad. I might have to reset. Maybe. Yeah, this is bad, dude. This might be it for Dimitri. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Oh, he survived. They survived. They're alive. It's a miracle. Ah, shit.
Careful.
Save's coming.
I'm at my limit.
Oh, these guys are gonna die.
Over already.
Oh, freaking Windheart, dude. No, get back. Get back here.
Careful.
Oh, are you kidding?
Stay focused.
Oh, that is bad. This is very bad.
Who, me?
I didn't make... What?
No, no. No, get back. Get back here. Get back here.
Careful.
Wait, what does this guy have? Why is he able to attack first? This is boring. Flat attack. Oh, dude. There's like no way. You know what's annoying about this build? He doesn't have an axe. I'm used to him having an axe, but like he doesn't have one here. Dude. Oh, I done goofed up is what I did. This is terrible. Okay.
I didn't expect that.
I genuinely don't know if there's anything I can do here. No, 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 go back. I'm just wasting my divine thingies. My divine pulses! I'm wasting them! Damn it! Yeah, I
Careful.
I mean, I can use this, but like...
Who, me?
And willing.
Stay focused.
God.
You fought well. So,
Who has the key again?
I
Damn,
will
Dimitri
prevail.
had the key. Oh, God. There's no way. Dude, there is no way.
I want to go home.
There's no way. Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah.
That's the golden deer for you.
Okay. I'm scared now. I'm nervous. I'm scared.
This is boring. Count me out.
each battle a chance to grow.
Leave some bravery for the rest of us.
Well, I'm down to 3 units, dude. This is not good. Dude, I'm scared. Ah, I skipped over dialogue. Did not do that.
Unexpected.
Stop using the mini bow. Attack from there, dude.
Underestimate the denizens of Abyss, and it won't end well for you. Tremble in fear at my magical might.
Ah! It was a good try.
You were saying?
Progress.
It's not that I'm defeated so much as that I'm temporarily grounded.
Oh god.
To be
Yeah. Oh. Jeez Louises. Jesus Louises.
No time like the present. It's not luck, it's fate.
Oh. God. Skirt.
It's Tom you fought well.
Oh, this is not going good, dude. I forgot that I actually have to use my brain.
Well, what have we here? Some lost kids stumbling around in the dark? Stay a while, won't you? Shame indeed not to have a bit of fun with each other while we've got the chance, you know?
Oh, he's alive. Oh my god. I think I just have to kill this guy, right?
As expected.
That's all I have to do, right? Just kill this guy and we win?
Maybe I got a bit too carried away. Nah.
He's very gender, dude. He is very gender. You could tell that like they originally planned to have him as a woman and they were like, nah, we need another guy.
It's safe to say we've won this round, don't you think? B, was it?
The name's Balthus. I don't lose often, but I can at least recognize what it looks like.
Balthus. Balthus. Balthus? From House Albrecht? Baldy, is that you? Oh, you look, old.
Huh. Do we know each other, pal? Wait a minute. That hair, those eyes, that voice! Hilda! I don't believe it! Oh, little sis?
What do you know? We know each
other. I don't believe it. Little Hilda herself. Why didn't you speak up sooner?
Baldy, this isn't the time to catch up. What would Holst think? I bet you didn't consider that, did you?
Eesh. I don't know, but it wouldn't be nice. Look, sorry, okay? Just don't tell Holst. If he knew I raised a hand against you, he'd have my head.
Ha! Like he'd stop at your head. Fine, though. Just this once, and just for you, I'll keep quiet.
Now that that's sorted, what did you mean about it being lucky that you found me?
Oh, that. One of the guys I owe gold to is Count Gloucester. He said something about forgiving my debt if I could dig up some dirt on you. Figured this was my shot.
Ah, so it was purely selfish. But then was a fight really necessary?
Really was. Best way to acquaint yourself with someone is to get into a tussle with them. That's common sense right there.
That doesn't sound right.
That's the correct response for a reasonable person. We're not all as far gone as Boff is here.
Say what you will, but I learned all I need to know. It's clear this lot has nothing to do with the church's intentions. But that means those other creeps could always attack us at any moment.
Who would attack you?
Someone's targeting Abyss. Mercenaries keep sniffing around and causing trouble here. They won't let up.
It's a real problem. We have no clue who's pulling the strings. There are many within the church who would love to see this filthy underground city purged. When you first showed up, we thought you were here to do just that. Apologies for the confusion.
So That's why you came at us with that nasty Kill the Outsiders act.
As Yuribird said, we're sorry. We're all pretty on edge these days.
Indeed. That someone would descend to Abyss out of pure curiosity was far too outlandish to consider.
She looks a little like Ingrid when she's upset, doesn't she? It's the blonde hair, but a little bit like Ingrid. What is the purpose of Abyss?
No idea. These tunnels have been around for ages. They could be older than the monastery for all we know.
None remain who know the complete truth. However, I shall tell you all that we know for certain. Abyss is home to those who shun the light of day. It is the secret shadow of Garrick Mach, if you will.
The church quietly tolerates us. They think they need a place like this for Garrick Mach to thrive.
The deal is simple. Abyssians never get involved with the surface, and the surface never gets involved with us.
Alas, for some foul reason, surface dwellers have been after us of late. Further oppressing those souls who can only find solace beneath the ground? I cannot abide it. Though it pains me to admit, we too harbor valid reasons for not venturing into the light. That is why, by the grace of our esteemed patron, we have been granted sanctuary here in Abyss.
I see. Balti, does that mean you've got a reason for being here too?
Afraid so, Hilda. I'm here because there are more bounties on my head than there is hair. Needed to lay low. Real low.
But, Balti, that's awful.
Enough with the niceties. Let's get these surface dwellers out of here.
Nonsense! Intolerable nonsense! Why ever would we let slip this chance to acquire their aid?
You need our help?
Like we said, recently this place is being targeted by mercenaries. Myself excluded, a lot of the folks who live here can't defend themselves. They're here to avoid conflict. The elderly, the infirm, orphans, lost souls, merchants who were chewed up and spit out by the nobility, the works.
It rests upon us to protect those who cannot protect themselves, and to safeguard our home. To that noble end, I must insist that you lend us your strength.
I feel for your cause, truly. However, I cannot help but wonder why you would trust us so readily. We are from the surface, after all.
Trust is a choice. We're choosing to trust you. For now. It's clear you're not here by command of the church. And you're not just a bunch of noble twerps either. You can hold your own. It's in the way you fight, how you carry yourselves. Still, I'm reluctant to get you involved with this madness. It's our problem, not yours.
It's too late now. We already told them everything. Let's at least give them a chance to decide for themselves.
Most true. Wander about Abyss for a time, and I am certain you will come to the only correct conclusion.
Right, what she said. Take a look, think some thoughts, consider yourselves our special guests.
Interesting. It'd be funny if they actually gave you the option to be like, hey, so do you want to help us? And then you guys just say no and like, oh, okay. DLC's over. I want that to happen so bad, dude.
Cindered shadows. What lies beneath?
I miss my dad. I miss my dad. Off the bat, I could kind of tell it's going to be a little more difficult than the regular story. Because, you know, like, you play the game and it's like, oh, it's not that hard. But, like, I should hear what the residents have to say. You know, it's not that hard. But then you get to a point where it's like, oh, I actually have to use my brain. Okay, so this is actually really interesting to me, how it's, like, not just, like, one of the houses, it's actually all three of the houses, and, like, them as well. Interesting. I'm assuming it's also like this in the main story.
You're quite a strapping fellow, but even your looks don't compete with the likes of Yuri. Don't let that pretty face of his fool you, though. He's a rogue, through and through. Even so, the people of Abyss trust him. He may be a scoundrel, but he's our scoundrel.
I mean, I'm married, so like, you know, thank you for that, but I'm married. It's a whole thing underground. It's funny because it's like, yeah, they had this whole thing underground. Cats. I was told you can pet the cats in a DLC, unless it's like not here, and I have to actually like play the main story and do that.
I told Yuri I wanted to be just like him when I grew up, and he said I shouldn't ever say stuff like that. So I told Balthus I didn't want to be like him when I grew up, and he said I'd grow up boring. What do they want me to say?
Sprint! I forgot Sprint. Dimitri, Claude. Where's Homegirl? Stoof! Rusted items. There's gear here we should salvage. The women's quarters. The men's quarters. Okay. I guess at the moment I can only do this. That's fine, I guess. Wayseer's room. Ew, interesting. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to end the video here. I do want to go back to doing like one chapter per you know, one chapter per episode. So I guess this is considered the next chapter. So anyways, hey, I'm excited. I'm very excited. I can't actually wait to like delve into this. And I'm curious to see how it compares by just doing it like this versus doing it like kitty cats. I want to pet the kitty cats. I wonder how it compares just doing the side story versus like actually doing this throughout the main story. I don't know if this is like, I don't know what's the difference. I want to dive into it on my own. So I can't wait for that. And it's actually cool seeing like so many people with like the classes on. Okay, anyways. Thank you so much for watching. Let me save it. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. This is the second chapter. Yeah. Okay, second chapter. Subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. See you awesome. Laters.